Alright guys, so I'm just gonna tell you right now that if I was playing on a default controller that like wasn't even, I don't know, good, or it was very plasticky and it's just a horrible controller, I would not be as good as I am right now. And when I first played on console 2, when I first started like buying elite controllers and really good controllers, I broke my PR by like 10 kills. So like in the first Warzone, right, Verdansk, I would like, my PR was like 20 kills, and then when I used the elite controller, I hit up to 30 kills, and I'm like, whoa, like I just got so many kills. And the main reason that is a few different reasons, but the most important, I will say, is the input delay. Now I know PS5 controllers are one of the best controllers for the input delay. I think they have 1 millisecond response time, where like certain Xbox controllers can have up to 4 or 5 millisecond response times, which is a huge difference because that's 4 milliseconds that you could be reacting and shooting faster than your opponent. So that is a really big important thing. That's why I always play wired, because wired usually speeds up the response it actually has to the computer. And there's a debate too. Some people are gonna say I'm wrong. I'm gonna say wireless is better and has faster. I don't even know, but for me, when I put wired in, it worked a lot better than playing wireless. So I always play wired, and I play a PS5 controller. But that does make like everything faster. Like I'm just so fast at this game, and that's one of the reasons why. Another thing too is like the comfortability, because I noticed on some controllers like my hands are more spaced out, and you do want to have like the most spaced out buttons, because if it's all crunched together, you're going to end up pressing the wrong buttons, or it's not going to be as comfortable for you to get kills that way. Alright, and then also too, I know Xbox controllers and PlayStation controllers, like PlayStation controllers, they have it like down here, the analog sticks, and then for Xbox they have the left stick like up more into the top left, and the right analog stick the bottom right. I do think all of that makes a difference. I was really good on Xbox controller and PS5 controller, but I do feel like I don't have to think or try as hard on a PS5, just because it's like it's down there and it's more smooth. So maybe like the type of controller you're using as well, if you try different controllers out, you could be more comfortable and good at a specific controller type that you never even used before. Alright, and then if you can, always try to buy the highest quality controller too, because the more comfortable, the more input delay and all that stuff, you're just going to be so much better at the game. So that definitely helps. And also too, there's a lot of times where my controllers break with like the dead zone, the stick drift and all that stuff, and then certain buttons too. And you're always going to be at your best when you have the most working controller possible. You know, there's some people who are like, oh, I have bad stick drift, so I have to play on 0.12 dead zone for my right stick, and that's only gonna hold you back, because playing on that, like, it's gonna be harder for you to make those microsecond adjustments and make it like super accurate if you're on a really high dead zone, because you're a controller. So if you have a good quality controller, that's really gonna make the difference between you getting a little bit of kills, you getting a lot of kills. It's just that simple. So yeah, recommendations, I would say just get a PS5 controller. Those are like the best controllers from my experience that I can get, or any type of elite controller. If you're on Xbox and you don't play PS5, get an Xbox Elite controller. Like, those are really good, and I really had a huge improvement from that as well. Alright, so that's what I gotta say about this. Invest in a controller if you do want to get a lot of kills in Warzone, if you haven't done that already.
Hunt them down. Hostile UAV in this sector. Hunt them down. Marking the rest of them. Here's the turret. We've located the rest of them. Hostile UAV active. Hostile UAV over. Marking the rest of that squad on your tap. Hostile UAV active. Marked remaining operators from that. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Hostile UAV overhead.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Marking the rest of that squad. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
UAV is being
Gas is moving. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Launch the mortar strike. Find cover. Hostile dropping to the area. Guys. Enemy moving. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Resurgence is about to count. March remaining coming. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get hunting. Marking the rest of. Resurgence has closed. No more seconds.